Your body already holds the key to its own healing. The mind, in its restlessness, has simply hidden it from view. Tonight, we are not going to fight for it. We are going to allow it to be found. The final insight of this practice is the most important, so I invite you to stay present until the very end. True restoration awaits you there. Entering stillness. Find the position that your body wishes to take for deep rest. There is no perfect position, only the position that is right for you in this moment. Allow your limbs to settle, to feel the weight of themselves supported completely by the surface beneath you. The journey we are about to take is not one of distance, but one of depth. There is nowhere to go, nothing to achieve, and no one you need to be. The only requirement is to be here as you are. Feel the temperature of the air on your skin. Notice the subtle sounds in your room or the deep silence. These are not distractions. They are simply part of the space you occupy. Welcome them. They are the first layer of the present moment. Your day is now behind you. All the conversations, all the tasks, all the worries and the plans, see them as clothes you have been wearing. Now is the time to take them off. You do not need to throw them away or analyze them. You simply set them aside gently. They will be there tomorrow if they are needed, but for tonight, they are not part of you. Your only task is to inhabit your body, to be present with your own existence in this quiet moment. This transition from the world of doing to the world of being is the most important first step. It is a conscious choice to turn your awareness inward. The outer world can wait. For now, this inner world is your entire universe. We so often live in our minds, a constant stream of thoughts about the past and the future. We carry our bodies around as a vehicle for the mind, but we rarely stop to feel what it is like to simply be in the vehicle. So let us begin there. Feel the sensation of your head resting on the pillow. Notice the exact points of contact. Feel the weight of your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Let them be heavy. Let them be completely supported. You do not need to hold them up. You do not need to position them. Just allow them to be. Gravity is doing the work for you. Your job is simply to notice it, to surrender to it. The mind will want to wander. This is its nature. It is like a curious child or a restless animal. When you notice it has wandered, do not be frustrated. Do not judge yourself. The moment you notice you have been lost in thought is a moment of victory, for it is a moment of returning awareness. Gently, without force, guide your attention back to the physical sensations of your body. The weight, the warmth, the feeling of the blankets upon you. Each time you return, you are strengthening a muscle. The muscle of presence, the muscle of stillness. This is the entire practice, returning again and again with kindness. There is a quality of silence that exists underneath all the noise. Even in a busy city, there is a stillness in the space between sounds. Tonight, we are looking for the stillness in the space between thoughts. It is always there, waiting for you. It does not need to be created. It only needs to be discovered. So as you lie here, begin to listen, not just with your ears, but with your whole body. Listen for the quiet hum of your own being. It is very subtle. It is the feeling of life itself. The first step to healing is to reconnect with this fundamental source of aliveness within you. To remember that beneath all the turbulence, there is a vast ocean of calm, observing tension. Now, we will move our awareness through the body. But this is not a scan to find problems. It is not an inspection to find faults. It is a gentle visit, like visiting the rooms of a house you know very well, simply to see how they are. There is no judgment here, only loving awareness. We are not trying to fix anything. We are only trying to understand. The first step to releasing tension is to become fully aware of where it resides without resistance. So let us begin with the feet. Bring your entire focus there. What do you feel? Is there warmth, coolness, tingling? Is there tension from a long day of walking? Just notice. Do not label it as good or bad. It is simply information. From the feet, allow your awareness to travel slowly up into your ankles and your lower legs. Feel the muscles, the bones. Are they at ease or are they holding on to something? Many of us store tension in places we are not even aware of. We carry the weight of our responsibilities in our legs, the foundation that holds us up all day. Simply shine the light of your awareness on this area. The light itself does not force change, but nothing can change without it. You are just observing. Like a scientist watching a natural phenomenon, you are watching the landscape of your own body with gentle curiosity. Let your awareness continue to your knees and up into your thighs, your hips. This is often a place where we hold deep-seated stress and emotion. Do not be surprised if you find areas of tightness or discomfort. This is the language of the body. It is how it communicates with you. For years, perhaps, you have not been listening. Tonight, you are listening. So when you find a point of tension in your hips or your lower back or your belly, do not turn away from it. Do not brace against it. Instead, do the opposite. Soften around it. Imagine you are creating space all around the sensation. You are not trying to make it go away. You are simply allowing it to be there, but you are changing your relationship to it. You are meeting it with acceptance instead of resistance. This is a profound shift. Resistance is what turns a sensation into suffering. Now, bring your awareness to your stomach and chest. This is the center of our feeling world. When we are anxious, the stomach flutters. When we are sad, the chest feels heavy. Do not analyze why it feels this way. Just feel the pure physical sensation. Is your breathing shallow or deep? Is there an openness in your chest or a feeling of being closed off? Again, just notice. By observing without judgment, you are signaling to your body that it is safe. It is safe to feel whatever is present. You are strong enough to hold this experience without being overwhelmed by it. You are the container, and the feelings are simply contents. You are the sky, and the emotions are just clouds passing through. Finally, bring your awareness up into your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, and your face. These are the areas where we carry the burden of thought and social interaction. We clench our jaw when we are determined or stressed. We raise our shoulders when we feel threatened. We furrow our brow when we are concentrating or worried. Consciously allow these muscles to soften. Let your jaw hang slightly loose. Allow your tongue to rest gently in your mouth. Smooth out the space between your eyebrows. Let your eyes feel as if they are resting deep within their sockets. This simple act of physical softening sends a powerful message to your entire nervous system. It is a message that says, the battle is over. You can rest now. The observation itself has begun the process of healing. Releasing resistance. Now that we have observed where the tension lies, we begin the gentle process of release. But the word release can be misleading. It sounds like an action you must perform. The truth is more subtle. True release is not an act of doing, but an act of non-doing. Imagine you are clenching your fist as tightly as you can. To open your hand, you do not need to perform another action. You simply need to stop clenching. The opening is the natural result of ceasing the effort. This is the principle we will apply to the tension in your body. We are not going to fight it or push it away. We are going to stop feeding it with our resistance. Return your awareness to one of the places where you notice tension. Perhaps it is your shoulders or your lower back. Bring your full, gentle attention to that spot. As you breathe in, imagine you are breathing space and light directly into that area. You are not trying to force it open. You are just delivering awareness to it. Then, as you exhale, give yourself permission to let go. With the out-breath, you consciously withdraw the energy that was holding the tension in place. You stop clenching, you let go of the need to control it or manage it. You simply allow it to be, and in that allowance, it begins to dissolve on its own. This can be a difficult concept for the mind to grasp. The mind always wants to solve the problem. It wants to get rid of the tension, but this desire to get rid of it is itself a form of tension, a form of resistance. It is like trying to smooth out ripples in water with an iron. The effort only creates more disturbance, so the practice is to change your intention. Instead of, I want this tension to go away, shift to, I am willing for this tension to be here, and I am willing for it to leave whenever it is ready. This radical acceptance is the key that unlocks the door. It removes the struggle, and without the struggle, the tension has no fuel. With each exhale, feel a deeper sense of surrender. Surrender does not mean defeat. It means you are aligning yourself with the natural flow of things. Your body knows how to be relaxed. It knows how to be at ease. That is its natural state. The tension is an artificial state created by the mind's habits. By ceasing the habit of resistance, you allow the body to return to its own wisdom, its own balance. So with each out-breath, let go a little more. Let go of trying. Let go of effort. Let go of the story you have about the tension. Let go of the belief that it is permanent. Let it be what it is, a temporary pattern of energy that, with your permission, can now disperse. Think of a block of ice. You cannot smash it into water. You must simply apply gentle, consistent warmth, and it will melt on its own, in its own time. Your awareness is this warmth. Your acceptance is this warmth. So continue to move through your body, visiting any remaining areas of tightness. Do not rush. Greet each one with this gentle, warm awareness. Breathe into it, and with the exhale, simply stop clenching. Stop resisting. Allow the melting to happen. It may be a slow process, or it may happen quickly. The timing is not important. The only thing that is important is your willingness to let go of the fight. In this space of non-resistance, true healing can finally begin. You are not forcing it. You are allowing it. Breathing space. Now, let us turn our full attention to the breath. The breath is the most powerful anchor we have to the present moment. It is the bridge between the body and the mind. You do not have to do anything to make yourself breathe. It is happening all on its own. This is another example of the body's innate wisdom. For this practice, we will simply watch it. We will rest our awareness on the gentle rhythm of our own breathing, allowing it to be our guide into deeper stillness. Find the place in your body where you feel the breath most clearly. It might be the cool air at the tip of your nostrils. It might be the rise and fall of your chest, or it might be the gentle expansion and contraction of your belly. Wherever you feel it most vividly, let your attention rest there. There is no need to change your breathing. Do not try to make it deeper or slower. The body knows exactly how much air it needs. Your only job is to observe. Feel the entire journey of one single breath. The beginning of the inhale, the peak of its fullness, the slight pause, and then the complete release of the exhale. Follow it all the way out until it dissolves into stillness, and then wait for the next breath to arise naturally. Each breath is a new beginning. Each breath is perfectly complete in itself. You are witnessing a miracle that has been happening every moment of your life. The mind will still wander. When it does, and you notice it, this is the anchor you return to. The thought can be about anything: the past, the future, a sound in the house. Acknowledge the thought without getting caught in its story, and then gently, lovingly, guide your awareness back to the physical sensation of the breath. Think of your awareness as a feather and the breath as a gentle current of air. You are just allowing the feather to ride the current. There is no effort. There is no strain. You are simply resting in the flow of your own life force. With each breath, you are creating space. Notice the space between the inhale and the exhale. Notice the space between one thought and the next. This space is where peace resides. This space is where healing happens. As you continue to focus on the breath, this inner space will begin to expand. The thoughts may still come, but they will seem further away. Their power to disturb you will diminish. You are not your thoughts. You are the silent, spacious awareness that is witnessing the thoughts and witnessing the breath. This realization is the beginning of true freedom. Let the rhythm of your breathing be like a lullaby for your nervous system. The steady, gentle, reliable pattern is deeply reassuring. It signals to every cell in your body that you are safe, that all is well. As you inhale, feel your body receiving nourishment and life. As you exhale, feel your body releasing everything that is old, tired, and no longer needed. The inhale is a gathering of calm. The exhale is a letting go of disturbance. Each cycle of breath is a cycle of purification. It is a cleansing. Without any effort on your part, simply by resting your attention here, you are participating in a profound act of self-regulation and healing. Just continue to breathe and let the breath breathe you into a state of deep, peaceful rest. Body's wisdom. Let us now deepen our trust in the body. For too long, we have treated the body as something to be controlled, disciplined, and fixed. We have listened more to the mind's anxieties about the body than to the body's own quiet wisdom. Tonight, we change that. We acknowledge a fundamental truth. Your body knows how to heal itself. It has an intelligence that is far older and far deeper than your thinking mind. When you get a cut on your finger, you do not have to consciously think, now I will send white blood cells, now I will form a scab, now I will grow new skin. It simply happens. This powerful silent intelligence is at work within you at all times. The greatest obstacle to this natural healing process is the mind. When the mind is in a state of chronic stress, anxiety, or resistance, it sends signals to the body that there is a constant threat. This puts the body in a state of emergency, a state of fight or flight. In this state, long-term projects like deep healing, digestion, and cellular repair are put on hold. The body is too busy trying to survive the perceived immediate danger. The purpose of this meditation, this deep relaxation, is to turn off that false alarm. It is to signal to the body that the threat is gone, that it is now safe to stand down and begin the profound work of restoration. This is what it means to say, I am healed. It is not a denial of any symptoms you may feel. It is a profound declaration of trust in the underlying process of wholeness that is your birthright. It is an affirmation that beneath any temporary state of illness or discomfort, your fundamental nature is one of health and balance. By resting in this understanding, you align yourself with that fundamental nature. You stop identifying with the problem and start identifying with the solution, which is the inherent wisdom of your own body. So just rest, trust, and allow the silent, powerful work of healing to unfold within you. Mind's river. As your body sinks deeper into rest, the mind may present its final challenges. Thoughts, memories, and emotions may still arise. This is normal. The mind is like a great river. It has been flowing for a long time and does not stop instantly. Our usual habit is to either jump into the river and be swept away by a thought, or to build a dam and try to stop the flow. Both of these approaches create struggle and suffering. Tonight, we will practice a third way. We will sit peacefully on the riverbank and simply watch the water flow by. When a thought appears in your awareness, see it for what it is. It is just a thought. It is a brief condensation of energy in the vast space of your mind. It is not an absolute truth. It is not a command you must obey. It is not you. See it like a leaf floating on the surface of the river. You can observe its shape, its color, its movement as it drifts past. You do not need to grab it. You do not need to analyze where it came from or where it is going. You just notice it, and then you let it continue on its way, disappearing downstream, and then you wait for the next one. You may notice that some thoughts have a stronger emotional charge. A memory might bring a pang of sadness, or a worry about tomorrow might bring a flicker of anxiety. When this happens, apply the same principle. Do not resist the feeling. Allow the feeling to be there in your body, just as you allowed the physical tension to be there earlier. Meet it with gentle, spacious awareness. The feeling is also just a leaf on the river. It is a wave of energy that will rise, peak, and then pass away if you let it. By not resisting it, by not feeding it with more thought, you allow it to complete its natural life cycle and dissolve. You are the witness. You are the silent, unmoving presence on the riverbank. The river of the mind may be turbulent or calm, muddy or clear, it does not matter. Your peace does not depend on the state of the river. Your peace comes from the fact that you are not in the river. You are resting in your own being, watching the flow. This separation, this disidentification, is the source of profound equanimity. You are developing the ability to be at peace, regardless of the content of your mind. This is a skill that will serve you not only in sleep, but in every moment of your waking life. As you continue to practice this, you will notice something remarkable. The river itself begins to slow down. The water becomes clearer. The space between the leaves grows wider. By ceasing to struggle with your thoughts, you stop churning up the water. The mind naturally begins to settle. It is not something you have to force. It is the natural consequence of your patient, non-judgmental observation. The river of the mind finds its way to the great ocean of silence, and you, the witness on the bank, simply merge with that silence. drifting into a state of deep, dreamless, restorative sleep. There is nothing more to watch, nothing more to do, just stillness, deepening peace. The work is now done. The practice of observing, releasing, and allowing has brought you to the threshold of deep peace. Now all that is left is to step across. Let go of all techniques. Let go of the focus on the breath. Let go of watching your thoughts. Let go of the observer and the observed. Allow everything to merge into one seamless field of quiet, restful presence. There is no longer a need for any effort, no matter how subtle. You have cultivated the conditions for peace, and now you can simply inhabit it. Allow your awareness to become vast and diffuse, like a gentle fog settling over a quiet valley. Feel the sensation of sinking into the support beneath you, sinking into the silence of the room, sinking into the deep well of your own being. It is a safe and comforting feeling. It is a return home. All the boundaries begin to soften. The boundary between your body and the bed, the boundary between the air you breathe and the air in the room, the boundary between your own awareness and the vast, peaceful darkness behind your closed eyes. Everything is becoming one. You are not just in the peace, you are the peace. This state is profoundly healing. In this deep, thought-free state of being, the body and mind can perform their most essential repairs. This is the rest you have been longing for. It is more than just the absence of noise. It is the presence of a deep, resonant stillness. It is the ground of your being. You have arrived. There is nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to accomplish. You have given yourself this gift of pure, unconditional rest. Receive it fully. Trust in this process. Trust in this peace. Allow it to hold you, to cradle you, to restore you on every level. The mind may offer one last flicker of thought before sleep takes over. If it does, just let it be. It is like the final ember in a fire that has burned down. Let it glow and fade on its own. Do not give it any more of your attention. Your attention is now fully invested in the stillness, in the darkness, in the rest. You are safe. You are whole. You are at peace. The journey inward has led you back to the source, the place where healing is not something you do, but something you are. You are not broken. You have never been broken. You were only distracted from the wholeness that has always been your true nature. Through stillness and awareness, you have cleared away the clouds of the mind to reveal the brilliant, clear sky that was always there. Now you can rest in that clarity. You can sleep in that peace. You have returned home to yourself. Rest now. Rest deeply. You are healed. The part about sitting on the riverbank and watching the thoughts float by like leaves, that changed everything for me. I've always tried to fight my anxious thoughts, which just makes them stronger. Tonight, I just watched them go. For the first time, I feel like I'm not my anxiety. I'm the one watching it. Thank you for this profound shift in perspective. I think I can finally sleep.